Since the transition from Microsoft to Gmail, for many users, when they go up and they click the Compose button and they start to type in a user's name, it will list both the bethlehemschools.org address and the bcsd.narek.org address, which is annoying. So in this video we're going to show you how to remove the contacts that you have that you no longer want to send messages to. So I'll leave this on the screen for now. When you go up to right underneath the Bethlehem logo, you click on the Mail button and then you select Contacts. This is how you get to your contacts. Notice it opens it up in a new tab, and these are all the contacts. There's a couple different categories over here. There's contacts, frequently contacted, and the directory. The directory is the Bethlehem Central directory. These are all the bethlehemschools.org accounts that we have in the system. But if I go to my frequently contacted, for example, and I start scrolling down here, I'll notice that I do have some bcsd.narek.org email addresses that will pop up when I try to send to people. So I could select these individually and delete them individually, but if I actually do a search up here for at bcsd.narek.org and I hit the return or enter key on my keyboard, it will bring up a list of users that have that email address. Now when you look at this, you would say, okay, these two have the narek.org account, but this one doesn't. But when I click on this, there's a difference between the actual email address and then this is the display name. I want to delete all of these because I know that these, every single one, no matter where I click, it's got the bcsd.narek.org, and I no longer want to send to that address. And what you got to do is you got to click on the first one, and then you'll notice up here it says one selected, and then that gives you the ability to click on this to select them all. So I have 45 different contacts with the bcsd.narek.org email address that I'd like to delete. So now that I have them all selected, I'm going to go over here to the right and I see these vertical dots, and I'm going to click and I'm going to choose delete, and then I'm going to come over here and say yes, indeed, I want to delete those 45 contacts. So no longer do I have any of those in my contacts or frequent contacts. So in addition to the ones that we deleted en masse like that, you could go through your contacts and look for any email addresses that may be old and that you would like to delete. So if there are some in here, I'm just going to go over here to the right and click on these three vertical dots and choose delete. And this will delete that one single user instead of deleting the whole group of users. So you could definitely go through all of your contacts, delete your old contacts, and then when I go back to my message here, I could, if I start to type in that same address that I did in the beginning, where before I was getting both the Bethlehem Schools and the bcsd.narek.org account, now I'm only getting the correct email address, and I will ensure that I'm sending to the correct person.